Really, we're the kings of the Sunday, on the booth on a Monday.
Yes, guys, we're joining for another podcast, and we're joined back with Vice Captain Marvin. Marvin, what are you telling us today?
Good, bro. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. What have you been up to this week?
Staying fit as usual.
Good. Still going gym, yeah?
Yeah.
I've been meaning to hit up your guy, actually.
Yeah.
The guy that him and Marlon been doing, yeah?
I've been seeing you lot do training.
Because I spoke to Marlon actually about it.
Yeah, he told me.
Did he tell me? Yeah. He said it's bare cheap, you know. 150 for 12 sessions, or 120 for 12.
That's good.
And then £20 a session or something. But I got to actually hit the guy. Marlon just giving the prices and giving the guy's number, so I just didn't really go further with it. And we're also joined here by the resident of the podcast, Lenzo.
Yeah,
Lenzo, what are you telling us?
I'm back. Yeah, man. Just had to take a sabbatical, man. You know. Get that work done, man.
We've been up to. Tell us what we've been up to.
Man.
We've been doing.
Yeah, drop the anticipated EP, 1 anniversary EP out on all platforms. Fugazi video out now on YouTube. Dropped a track with Dimsy as well for 6-7. Flexing out now on all platforms. Video out now on YouTube. And got more stuff dropping from you for you guys as well, man. So it's been lit, yeah. You
heard it here first, man. Go and check out Lenzo Zeus's new stuff on YouTube, Apple Music, all streaming platforms, all of that good stuff. And we'll post the links in the description in the video. But yeah, man, how you lot's been finding the football the last week? There's been some
interesting,
big shocks,
at least.
big stuff been happening.
Interesting. That's the best word to describe it. You get me? But I'm into it though.
I think that I find it kind of anticlimactic, if that's how you pronounce the word, that every time a team has an opportunity to take advantage of someone else's pitfalls, they flop. Every single time. Like Liverpool lost, Everton, your chance right now, they lost. Like no one is being consistent. Like whoever wins the league will be the most consistent. That's the league we got now. Like it's about who's the most consistent. And every time they have a chance to overtake someone, they mess it up. Obviously, Everton's situation is a bit different because they had like 2 games in hand anyway. Yeah. So, and they're above them now, Liverpool now. So it doesn't matter. So.
Yeah, Liverpool are 6th now, isn't it?
Dangerous.
Yeah, I think last time we sat down and spoke, Liverpool were 4th. And they're going for a rough patch, but on the weekend they went for even a rougher patch because they lost. Because they lost to Leicester, innit?
Yeah.
Leicester
7 minutes.
And your boy Madders.
What did I tell you?
Your boy Madders scored.
What did I tell you?
I know your Madders is my kind of. I've been saying that.
I like Madders as well.
You.
I like Madders as well.
Come see me. I'm about that.
I like Madders as well, but your guy Madders scored, and Leicester just give Liverpool a pasting, man. So.
Well, that's Brendan Rodgers though.
But that's what I'm talking about. So
it's mad though, like how, just like, and for anyone who didn't watch the game, just go watch the highlights. Like, it was actually atrocious. Like the way they got unravelled, was unbelievable.
Do you know what's mad about the game? The mad about the game is that Liverpool at one point were like on the top, on the upper hand, like Firmino's little assist to Salah. Salah's goal was great.
Yeah,
and
world class assist.
It went from that, and then Thiago like choppy, just clamped down whoever it was, gave away a free kick. Madders scored, and then that was 1-1. But then from there, just
Henderson lost composure.
That last 10-15 minutes.
That was crazy. Like even like the who's the new centre back?
The Schalke Don.
Yeah, just collided with Alisson. It was just a mess. Like it was actually
Alisson Karius, bro.
Yeah.
Alisson Karius.
Alisson is doing a Karius right now.
He was just moving mad.
He don't need to be up that. He didn't need to be there.
No, you know it is. He needs that.
His foot went high as well.
His mind is not like when I watched that. I thought I don't know what he's thinking.
No,
honestly, he didn't even get the ball though.
No,
do you know what?
The defender got the ball.
He got in the way, innit? So like, I think he went to clear it, and the guy just kicked it away from him, and it was just all mad. Like that game was crazy, and like if Liverpool ain't going for a bad time, they bloody are now. Like they are going for a time and a half.
What the funniest thing is to watch though?
What?
It's Klopp's meltdown. It's unreal. I know like he just lost his mum.
Yeah. Condolences.
Hard time probably like mentally and that, but his interviews, they're comedy, you know.
No, they are comedy because it's
comedy.
It's not like a joke. It's not like Mourinho. Like, but they asked him, they're like, "So have you conceded the league?" He was like,
he's like, I can't believe it. No, but it wasn't even that though.
I can't believe it.
He wasn't even that though. He was like, he like sniffled like he was crying or something. Like, he was
man was sitting there like,
I can't believe it.
It's like you know, like someone's on the verge of crying, yeah, and then like you're asking him one question that's gonna take you over the edge. He's like, have you considered time? Yeah. Can't believe I'm saying it, but yeah, fuck it.
But that time, he's sitting there for time. He's sitting there, he's like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but you're like defeated, like.
Klopp's actually now, and do you know what it is as well? It goes back to what Lampard said about Liverpool last year. Yeah, he goes, "Well, you won one title, and you think you're the guys now."
Bring it back to that scumbag club, innit?
What did he say? You think you win one title? You think you're the guys now? And now look.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can say now look, but like, look at Lampard.
Now look.
Let me show you.
Look at the club now.
You see Liverpool. It's gonna be a one season wonder for them. You get me? Liverpool's gonna have it's gonna be a one season wonder for them.
Jay Snake's been saying this.
We said this last week.
It's very reminiscent of Leicester's one season when they won it.
100%.
We said like if they don't pick it up and don't start doing things in the next few years, with 3 or 5 years, they'll just become a stepping stone.
They're 30+ points off of what they were at this point last season. That is incredible.
Crazy.
What kind of defense is that? That is not a defense. They don't even bother to defend the title. They actually haven't defended it.
And I read a thing as well, about it, like the everyone was saying, Liverpool got all their star players out, but the only star players that are missing from the usual was Van Dijk and Gomez. The rest of them are all in the team.
Gomez ain't a star player, bro.
No, but he's like their go-to centre back, innit?
What about Joel?
Joel Matip.
He is a star player for them. Come on, he's necessary for them, bro.
Yeah, probably like Joel and Van Dijk.
I don't think so.
The two centre halves been gone.
Nah, you know what?
And Gomez. All their centre halves have got run off.
I don't think so. Matip's like that. Matip's sturdy. He's not a star player.
He does a job in it.
Yeah, he does a job with Van Dijk.
Do you know what it is though? I think the bitter sweet for that game was Brendan Rodgers getting the one up on his old club.
Yeah, it's funny. Like he got something by them, and then he actually came back years later to end their title hopes.
Like spanked them up, and it comes into the next thing I'm gonna say about Brendan Rodgers. Like he's a very underrated manager, and he gets overlooked a lot. But why do you lot think like? Because when it comes to management, like everyone talks about world best managers. No one really talks about Brendan Rodgers and.
Do you know why?
Them guys like that.
You know why? Do you know why he gets overlooked? One, because he manages Leicester, and we're still not able to accept Leicester as that Big Six team. Like, no matter what we say here, if I ask you to name Big Six, the actual Big Six here, you're not naming Leicester.
But do you know what I think?
Even though they are,
I think that has a part to play in it. I also think because he's British.
That's what I think. Because he's British. Because he's British. Name if you went to someone random and said top managers ever, GOAT managers ever, or great managers ever. The only British manager
is Sir Alex.
Is
Sir Alex Ferguson.
But you know what's the mad thing about that
there's other great managers.
Yeah, there is.
But there's other great managers that don't compete for the title. There are other clubs that they might save you from relegation, or they might. And
that still don't mean that you're not a good manager because you didn't win the title. You're still a great manager.
You're a genius.
But what I will say though is, I think that with that statement there, that would work if you're not even in the remit of the title. But because he is competing for the title, they'll put that stamp on him is because he hasn't won a title yet.
But here's the thing, he would have won a title already.
And I think another thing as well is that
Liverpool.
Yeah, I'm about to go on to that.
Steven Gerrard slipped and that.
The next part is that if you go back like 5 years ago, he was about to win the league with Liverpool, innit? But things out of his whole control, nothing to do with him. Liverpool, his club legend slipping, costing the whole league.
Do you get what I'm saying? And that if he wins that season with Liverpool, that's a bigger achievement than Klopp winning the Prem with Liverpool.
Because that Liverpool team was not what the Liverpool team that Klopp.
And not even that though, the league was
a lot tougher.
The league was tougher as well.
The league was tougher back then.
Like you had like teams actually all competing, whereas last year, as we said last week, like it was just a bit.
This is Man City.
Yeah, but I think that we can't just. I know we all hate Liverpool because they do. Everybody does. We can't take away their achievements.
No, they don't well last year. But
let's be fair. Like last season, they destroyed everybody, and the way they won the league was dominant.
Give it to them.
Yeah, it was dominant. Like forget about that. About COVID. Before COVID, they won the league.
Yeah,
They destroyed everybody. Dominant.
As much as you don't want to give it to them.
Yeah. How much we don't want to give it to them? They have to, bro.
Like I said, they done well last year, but unless they maintain that momentum they had, and
you know what's crazy about that though? Like it's like from what you said to interrupt you there, that you done so well last year, like so well, better than everybody else. For this to be so bad this season, it's incredible.
Like I said last week, if you don't adapt and come up with new ideas,
everyone just finds
you out.
This is elite level, you know.
Yeah, you can't just do the same thing again. You know, you can't do the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
This is elite level. You got to change it up.
You've got to have things in your back pocket. Do you know what I'm saying? You've got to bring out new things. That's why I say Pep is a better manager
Thank you.
Because he has so many ways.
Every season, if you look at Pep's seasons at City, not one season's been the same. The way he plays the team, the way he uses his players, different. And what made me laugh is actually funny because the comment hasn't aged well. They asked Klopp last season, "Oh, so you're looking to reinforce your squad?" And he said, "You know what? No, I'm more focused on rewarding my current players." What a mistake that was! What a mistake that was!
I mean, you can reward your players, but like I said last week.
Sorry. You know, you got to think though. Like, you know, there's other teams in the league that are buying players to get better.
Yeah,
what do you think?
Still.
Like,
everyone's getting better.
So that makes me question, like, did you have too much faith in his players? Or was he just...
The players were good. The players were good, I can't lie. Liverpool's team last season was
solid.
unreal.
Yeah, it was solid.
But like I said, the quality that they were producing was too elite. Like, it was so elite. You can't keep that up.
You know, it's not possible. No one can.
Even City, the season that they didn't win the league, is people saying, what was Pep saying? He was saying, well, we've kept this level for so long, it's inevitable that
we have to take a dip. Yeah, it has to be.
Every team's have it, innit?
But it's the difference people are saying between Liverpool and City is that they maintained it for seasons, plural, whereas Liverpool won up, down. That's a one season thing. Sorry,
and that's
like,
why
you can't make the same argument.
That's why they've got to literally. In the next 5 years, they've got to win it another few times.
Another 3 times.
2-3 times for them to
solidify that they've dominated
the Premier League.
Yeah,
they're Premier League force
for like a minute. Do you know what I mean?
Because when you actually name teams, there's only 3 teams that have dominated the Premier League, like in terms of winning the Premier League.
Yeah.
United, City, and Chelsea.
Yeah.
Like, the other club dominate, so you can't win it once. The other teams have won it. Yeah, cool, but. Like,
it's not domination.
Yeah, and if you look at the teams that have won it,
I'd say Arsenal would be up there pre 2004.
Yeah. Just.
Because like they won it.
And the reason why I say just is because see the other teams that dominated.
Yeah.
The comparison between the way they dominated to what Arsenal did is actually different.
Yeah. The only thing is is when Man United they were Arsenal was competing every season. They were in it right to the end. Every season.
Because you got to remember, once upon a time it was just Arsenal United.
Yeah, it was.
Back and forth. If one would win it, the other was. Whereas now, I think after that, then Chelsea got involved. It was 3-horse race, and then
it became 2-horse. Then it became 2-horse race again. It became United and Chelsea.
And then it was
for time.
Then it was a bit of United, Chelsea, United, City, City, United.
Chelsea poke in there, come out again.
Yeah. And then United fell out. It's City, Chelsea, and now City, Liverpool. So, but back to Brendan Rodgers.
Chelsea.
It was City, Chelsea for a few years. It was like City, Chelsea, then Leicester won it in between. But
yeah.
Back to what's it called, Brendan Rodgers though. Like one thing I saw, and I feel like it's a good statement, and I need to make sure I say it properly how I read it. Is that do people rate Brendan Rodgers as much as they rate Pochettino? That was in my mind. I'm about to come with that because see, Poch, he was with Spurs. They said, I remember this exact quote: pound for pound, he's the best manager in the league. All this stuff like that because of Spurs and that. Well, then bet me Brendan Rodgers is God, then, isn't it? Like is like, and it you know it goes back to a few things. As well, it goes back to him being British and whatnot, and is like, do people rate Rodgers as much as they rate Poch? Because when Poch was at Liverpool at Spurs, everyone was saying that the circumstances he had at the club where they couldn't fund him and stuff like held him back a little bit, innit? Now he's at PSG, we shall really see what he can actually do as a manager. Whereas
saw last night, mate.
Rodgers hasn't ever had like a big kitty to spend.
Poch has done well. Let me.
Yeah.
No, he's done well. Yeah,
he's done well. Like at Southampton, he did well. Like he got them playing
football,
where they were in that. They were in that category where they were challenged for Europe. So like he did well with those players, and then he did progress players. Like he had Van Dijk. I thought he had Van Dijk.
Yeah, Van Dijk.
I think he had Mane.
He did.
He developed these players. He developed some good players at Southampton and moved them on. Then when he went to Spurs, his remit was more, can we try and win something? Whereas Southampton was, let's see as good, can we do as well as possible? Kind of thing. When he went to Spurs, I just think, I don't think he would have, that season where they won Champions League final, and they lost, that was his best bet of winning anything.
Yeah, and it just... Yeah.
No, do you know what I think it is? I think the best bet of winning side was when Leicester won a league, because They were second, didn't it? They won
still. But yeah,
Arsenal was second.
No, Arsenal second.
Arsenal second. Yeah, Arsenal second.
They were up there though.
Yeah, they were
up there. Like they were challenging.
So I think when Chelsea beat Leicester, when Chelsea beat Spurs, Leicester won the league, innit? So I think he had to end them, innit? But
Poch has done well. But let me tell you this, yeah. Brendan Rodgers is on the level of I'm gonna say it now. It's gonna sound crazy, but he's on the level of these men like Klopp, Pep. Like just football tactical wise, he's on them man's level. He just don't have the players that those men have. That's it.
And even to support that point is, look at the players that they've got. Look at the players Leicester's got on paper.
Yeah.
And look at what he's doing. That is incredible. Like Leicester is. They are like no one. They are top six. Like,
do you know? I think the best thing that happened to Brendan Rodgers. I think the best thing that happened to him was getting sacked by Liverpool and going to Celtic and just getting that feeling of winning.
Build his confidence. I'm not gonna lie. He was
winning. For he got.
I think he knew.
He went SP dominated.
When he went when Liverpool sacked him, I thought like he knew that he was probably going to be sacked. Yeah, and I think he knew that they've messed up by sacking me, or he knows that I'm a top manager. I know I'm a top manager, so I can go. He can pretty much go to like the best thing that's available, do his thing there, and then he'll return, and then he'll do a madness. I think he knew that. He's always had that. I remember Brendan Rodgers when I was like, I think I was like 19. Yeah, he was at Chelsea at the time. Yeah, Chelsea under.
He done reserves and under the.
I think he done reserves.
Yeah.
We had a behind closed door match against Chelsea, and he wasn't managing, but he came in our change room at half time and basically did the half time team talk. Yeah, bro. We went out there the second half and we did a madness. Like we did a madness. He changed up certain things and just told us to play like a certain way. That we done a madness. We didn't win, but we played well. We played a lot better in the second half than we did in the first half. And that's the first time I ever knew who this guy was, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just thought, okay. But then when I see him get whatever the job that he got, I was like, oh, that's that guy. Well, ever since then, I've been watching him. He's a good manager. Like he's a proper good manager.
Do you think sometimes, having too much money is a lot of managers' downfall?
Yeah.
Like you see him, see Brendan Rodgers. The money he's got, he buys players for the team, knowing what they're going to do in the team. Even if they have a small role, he knows what the team needs, exactly what the team needs, which is what the kind of manager that I think Klopp is. That's what Klopp don't go and buy big players. He buys what he needs, yeah. Give me something. Yeah. But I feel like a lot of managers who are given they're given that mad resource and that money, they're going to buy the big player. And when you buy a big player, a big price tag, becomes big pressure. Because that player or players are supposed to come and hit the ground running. Like there's no warm up period. You cost excess of 50 million. You're supposed to do bits.
What's jarring? But I don't want to talk about.
Oh, can we not? No. Can we not? Please.
What's jarring quickly though is that, and obviously everyone's gonna have their own opinion on it. But Werner the last 3 games,
Oh my! How have we ended up on Chelsea? Like how have we ended up on Chelsea, bro?
Werner, I want to hear where he's going with this.
Werner the last 3 games, has been probably our best player, But things he's doing now,
he wasn't doing with
Lampard. Like he looked like he didn't know how to play football. So like I feel like that pressure with the money tag, like, and it's mad because like
I don't think that's Werner. I don't think that's Lampard either.
You just think it's too short.
I just think it's football, isn't it? It's football. You can't. It's not. We're not playing manager, and it's not playing. We're not playing FIFA. It's football. Like he may just have had a bad start, innit?
You know,
a new manager and a new regime just gives you another fresh start. It gives you another fresh start. So he can just go, okay, it's a clean state. Like nothing, everything that happened before didn't happen basically, and I've got a new chance.
I'm gonna go with that. Well, I was thinking the reason why he's playing different. So he come in the club now. Lampard's brought you in, yeah. We're gonna have to believe that. Yeah. Okay? We have to believe that. Lampard brought you in now, yeah. So you're under pressure to perform because he's under pressure to perform, right? The pressure is put on Lampard. It's actually not put on Werner.
No, it's
by
put
the people
Lampard
that
to
matter.
make him-
The fans might say, but who cares what the fans think? Like the people in power have said, no, Lampard, you're not getting the best out of him, right? So with Lampard getting fired, the pressure got fired with Lampard. It's off him. Like, it's gone with Lampard. He's thinking, well,
whatever happens now happens, innit?
Like you said, it's a fresh chance. Like, let me do my thing. Let me try and just play freely, because you know when your mind is not right, you're playing. You can't play properly. You can't express yourself. He's thinking, yo, I better not fuck up. I better get this right. Now he's thinking, let me just go out there and just play and just enjoy the football. And someone came up with a stat, yeah. If you actually look at Werner's stats, yeah, I hate to say this, yeah, look at Werner's stats. Since he's been at the club, yeah, he's been at that club. Bar the goals, taking away goals, yeah, and he is brought to be a goal scorer, so he needs to improve on that. He bar the goals. You know he's been involved in like every goal Chelsea's had, like their goal opportunities, he's been had bare goal involvements. So he's been essentially like. I don't know. Essentially, he's been like their biggest. Essentially, he's been their biggest threat. Bar goals. Like he hasn't scored the goals, but he's been the threat.
But I'm not hearing that. I'm not. You see stats, yeah. I'm not hearing stats.
Shit.
I'm not hearing no stats, bro. Unless they're unreal stats, like unless they're Ruud van Nistelrooy first season stats, or something like you've bagged 30 goals plus. That your first
Salah stats.
I'm not hearing no stats.
I've got a question to ask you in a second. But yeah, the reason why I brought that up here is because I was just talking about the manager and the pressure the money brings in it. So, yeah. But back to Brendan Rodgers though, quickly. Yeah. Do you lot feel like he's gonna get another move to another bigger club, or like where do you see next to him? Like, does he just stay at Leicester and try to win the league with him, or?
Here's the thing with Brendan Rodgers. Yeah, it has to be. I just think it has to be a move that it's impossible for him to turn down. Mm-hmm. So it's got to be a top club.
But who though?
It's got to be like a City.
Yeah, like the best.
I think City's the next move for him.
Yeah, the very best.
It's got to be City or something like that, because he's already done everything else. Like he doesn't just want to win leagues for the sake of it. Like
he wants to dominate, innit?
He wants to actually progress players and make them better, and which what he's doing at Leicester. Because if he wanted to win stuff, he could have said sell it.
And I'll tell you that on that topic, on that thing as well. Yeah, listen, if Brendan Rodgers is to win numerous league titles for Leicester, it will always be a bigger achievement than him winning at Sea. Yeah, I don't care what no one says.
So 100. He left. Remember, he left Celtic like they were about to win the league.
He was like, yeah, man.
And he went to Leicester.
You got deep as well, yeah. I think that we're coming into a time in football where players are actually thinking, what is the big clubs? Am I not at a big club myself? Is Leicester not a big club?
Thing.
Can we not make this a big club? Because every club started off somewhere. They have to become a big club. So it's time for players.
He wants that over going to a big club and winning.
And do you know as well?
Sorry. Look what Ferguson did at United. He made United that.
Yeah.
Why can't Brendan Rodgers can make Leicester that?
And I think coming back to what you said about pressure, I think at Leicester he's got no pressure.
Just
like you got to think, like he's got.
Yeah.
As long as they finish like
top 4.
I think even top 4. I think
I think top 5.
I think their owners are. I think their owners and fans are happy to finish top 5. Obviously, top 4. Like when Leicester finished 5th last year, like no one cried.
No one cried. They were like, yes.
But he's got no pressure. Like at the moment, like there's no like. Leicester aren't meant to be like at the moment. Aren't meant to be that team. They're not meant to.
No, they're not meant to.
They haven't had billions of pounds injected into.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like I'm intrigued to see when they do get that money from constantly finishing in these places, right? When the money starts coming in crazy, I'm intrigued to see what happens then.
Because I don't even think they're gonna buy big.
No, and I hope they don't. I hope they don't.
And their recruitment is mad because
it's another level.
Their recruitment's mad. Like,
it is.
You will look like, bruv, how they lost that Chilwell and just replaced him
straight away?
Unreal.
Justin, right back.
It's unreal.
It's mad.
Their recruitment is unreal.
They remind me of United.
They've got players. They got Mahrez in. They got Kante in. They got
fucking James
Vardy in. They got
Peter Kasper Schmeichel in.
Who's the other guy? Was it Danny Drinkwater they got in?
Yeah.
They got so many players in, and then progress them and move them on.
And then replace them.
Quick. And like even
with
like
quality.
Even like Harry Maguire. Look, they saw Harry Maguire and got what's his name called Sonech.
Sonetchu.
Yeah, Sonetchu. I can't remember his name.
The centre back. He's hard.
Yeah, little fuck one.
He's hard.
He's hard.
He's good. Yeah. And then they got Fofana now.
Indeed, so hard.
Tillemans.
Yeah, Tillemans. Man.
They got another player like that is tidy. Yeah, I forgot his name though. He's a short Turkish looking brother. He's got his you don't. I don't think he starts though.
Was it not?
Forgot his name though, but he's tidy as well. We got loads of players.
That's what I'm saying.
Good players.
Their recruitment, like, they battle. They beat teams. Man.
You know what they've got? They've got a team, not players.
No, that's it.
And they got a real team.
But you know what's sick about being at Leicester though? Because it's not a big club. Like, you get me? So like, it's not a Man United. It's not a Man City. It's not a Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool. So when you're at Leicester, you kind of don't really have an ego.
No.
Yeah, you just come there for the love of the game.
Like, and then if we're popping, we're popping. So it's great.
It's like, see, last year, like, everyone was talking about Madders, like, oh, Madders should go United, but then we're thinking, like, what's the point of going?
Did I say it to you last season? We were talking about it. I said, Madders is thinking, like, why do I need to go United when I'm at Leicester?
Here's the reason why, yeah. Man United's never going to fall off. Completely.
Yeah.
We're always going to be in and around.
It's not possible.
We're always going to be in and around.
The club's too big, innit?
The club is way too big. And we've got we can just, in the blink of an eye, we can just go and buy, and then get them.
Yeah, if you really needed it, if push comes to shove.
If Leicester could fall off, they have a possibility. There's a bigger chance of Leicester falling off. So that's why you go to. That's why Madders would go, innit? I don't think he'd go now. It's like Kane, yeah. Kane had the opportunity to leave maybe two seasons ago, but he's at that time they're like second in the league. They get into Champions League finals, all of these things. So he's thinking,
if I stay here, we might be able to.
We might be able to.
I might have to push it, yeah. But boy, was he?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do think that's another subject in it, but I do think Kane this year is the time for him to start.
It's time for him to start considering.
Them man need to link up, yeah. Like it's like what I was saying with the NBA, innit? The man actually need to link up on WhatsApp or something, yeah, and just go. Kane needs to say to Madders and say, Madders, we're going Man United. Kane's going Man United.
Fam, that's what NBA dons do.
Yeah. Well,
do you think?
Are you coming? I'm gonna go.
All them dons in NBA, you know they do that. Look at Nets.
Yeah.
Harden, KD. He was like, yeah, I'm coming to your team. I'm coming to your team.
KD, I know. Called Harden said, listen, I know you're not happy.
Yeah.
Come to BK.
Come to his team.
And we're gonna do our thing.
Yeah.
Kyrie's
already here.
Kyrie's here. This guy's here. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro.
Franchise, let's do it. I'm coming. Yeah.
And they're all English. Like,
quickly,
I know English players. You know what I'm saying?
I know we're off topic quick. That's what I was. One quick question. If Kane is to leave Spurs, I personally think he's not going to any other league apart from Premier League. I just don't think he is. I think he wants to win the Premier League, right?
Yeah, can't.
What other club can he go to?
United.
I think he can go, man. I think it's a City, you know.
No, I don't think he fits into
Doesn't
City.
fit that system.
But Pep change it. Do you think Pep can change it for him?
No.
He's too long on the tooth.
I think United's the only.
United suits
him
team. To a T. He goes there and he's just that guy.
Can he go United? Well, he can because in the top.
He can go and be that guy.
City system's a bit mad.
Okay, do you think that if he got the chance to...
You don't have that. You don't have that City je ne sais quoi.
Yes, yeah, that.
You don't have that.
Yeah, that powers there. Alright, say that. Cool. Right, yeah.
But yeah, cool. So we'll move on anyway to the Champions League. So obviously this week's Champions League, the start of the last 16, and yesterday's game was mad. We saw like growing up, not even growing up, because like the last 10 years, Barcelona just been on some mad stuff, bro.
Dominant.
Been on some mad stuff, and yesterday I see them get absolutely piped up.
I knew they were gonna lose yesterday.
Yeah, so did I.
Bro, the maddest thing about it is that I was watching and thinking, this team. Like, no disrespect to Barcelona, this team's dead.
They've been had a dead team.
No, but it was dead last year.
They've been had a
They
dead
ain't
team.
moved on since the time before.
But listen.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they ain't moved on.
When I watched them last year, I was thinking, you know what? It might have a bad game, like, but I wasn't necessarily thinking, you're dead.
Fam, them man still, they still got that PK in them, man. There, still.
You see what PK was saying to Griezmann? It was on the big screen, the big mic, and it apparently was saying to him like,
he's like,
bro,
shit.
Play football. Like, what are we doing? Like, play football. Like, why are you not holding possession? Like, hold possession.
Yeah.
Like, you're getting the ball, running with it. Hold possession. And he's obviously saying it.
But
in Spanish,
but you know what's mad about that though? Like, as I said before, like, they ain't changed from the times before. Like, they ain't. They tried to hold on to that.
Do you know the reason that is though?
Because Messi's contract. I don't care.
No, I don't think so. I just think Barcelona, instead of having a manager with, like, see how you got City,
yeah.
You've got Pep with his philosophy of how to play football. Then you've got Jose Mourinho. He has his philosophy and he brings his philosophy to the club.
Yeah.
Whereas you can't go to Barcelona and change the club's philosophy. The club has a philosophy of how they play football, innit? So, regardless if they have the players or not, they're playing Barcelona style.
Do you know? No,
that's a great point.
That, and I think the main thing I fucked up as well is that their recruitment, has been whack.
Terrible.
They bought players in big money players and have underperformed, like Coutinho, Dembele, Griezmann. Who else? Like some of their defenders ain't been great. Like they've just they bought in, and for big money as well. Like Coutinho's like 100 plus.
When you don't replace real men,
proper leaders, Puyols and all them dons.
Like Xavi and Iniesta.
Xavi's, the Iniestas,
the Puyols,
who's the right back?
Dani Alves.
The Alves. When you
even back to the Abidals, there's no one. Like they replace no one.
It's
Messi can't save you forever.
Like, and even I was watching the game yesterday, thinking like, you know what, PSG are they were just. I see. Was it Verratti? Verratti's pass to.
He had a great game yesterday.
Verratti passed to Mbappe when the first goal, when Mbappe like slid through. But I was watching them play
because Barcelona haven't had great recruitment. They haven't done the right thing. They've now come to a period, which they've been in anyway, that if Messi don't play, Barca don't play.
They're just whack.
If Messi don't play, Barca can't move. Messi has to play.
Messi's not on playing.
Yes, he's not on playing. He don't feel like it.
Yesterday, I was watching the game, and even the commentator saying was like, he's playing very deep today. Like,
he can't bothered. He ain't playing deep. He just can't bothered.
He was playing deep, and I was seeing him make a pass and walking. I was thinking,
he's been walking for years.
Do you know what it is though? He would walk like in and around his area. He was walking like where centre circle is, and I'm thinking,
like guys are dribbling past him. He's like,
mad.
Let's go, man. I don't care.
Let me tell you, he's been doing this.
Yeah, but
I've been watching Messi for years, innit? Like good, I don't know, 10 plus years, like watching him.
Do you know when I first noticed it? I first noticed it properly when they got spanked by Bayern Munich last year, because his team was getting piped 8-2, innit?
He was just like,
he was walking around, and
I'm telling you, he's been doing this. You know, okay, let me tell you what it's like. Yeah, it's like imagine you're your big don in this team now, but you've got other big dons in this team. There's like 8 man, 9 man in the team that are on. They're not goats. They kind of are goat status, but they're not like your level. Like you're not your goat status, but they're goats. They're not little men.
Yeah, they're not little men.
Boys.
Big boys. Yeah,
big boys. When them men go, and then they've been replaced by
little boys,
bare kids that are not on your level, bare players that are not, like, no disrespect to them, but they're not on your level. They're not even on the man that left level.
Below par.
Then you go. Then the first game, the first season, you might still be trying. Do this, do that. But after like the season, and now you're not getting the same service, you're not getting the same leadership, you're not getting the same all of that stuff. Then it's like, bruv, I'm done.
Yeah, these men are whack.
These men are whack, bro.
Like, what is this?
Let me get out of it.
Yeah, let me get out of it. Like, you don't start again. Let me just cut.
Let me cut, bro, because you man are just not on my level.
Yeah. And you're not bringing in what I asked for. Because you know Messi has a control when who comes in and plays.
It's like LeBron.
Yeah.
It's like LeBron.
Yeah.
With that being said, obviously, we know how good Messi's been for all these years. Like growing up watching him, he's been fantastic. And we was having this conversation in the car about, you brought up about obviously Messi and Ronaldo, the two evident goats. And I feel like this time now, what's about to follow is going to prove and going to finalise that who is better in regards to Messi and Ronaldo. Because
have you ever seen Ronaldo have a season like this ever in your whole life? Since he reached that, since he came into that time.
Let me tell you why though. He's had the dons behind him. He's had big dons behind him.
Okay.
And whenever they get moving, before even they get moving, he's like, see ya, I'm gone to the next big thing. Like, he always has certified guys around him. Always.
I don't think... I'm going to disagree with that, because I think... Real Madrid, yeah, certified guys around him. Okay? Yeah, certified guys around him.
Yeah.
But you see, I will say about this, and I can't take away from Messi's greatness, but Messi's always been in a team that was built for him. It was built for Messi, bro. Come on. They brought players in for Messi. Whereas Ronaldo was in a team full of other stars. Ronaldo done his thing within the stars. There's so many other stars in that team.
Yeah.
Also, if you talk about that then, Messi and Ronaldo, both their international teams are pretty brass, right? Well, until obviously now Portugal's on Volts now, but look at Ronaldo, all he means at Portugal. He still should right attitude, fam.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He has the attitude.
And that's your country.
Yeah, but look at Messi for Argentina.
He tries, you know.
Fam.
He tries.
He don't care the way. This nigga
He
retired.
tries, bro. He tries. I'm telling you, he tries. It just don't come off, man. It just don't come off. And sometimes it just don't come off.
And it is. Argentina's better. That Argentina teams was better
on paper than
Portugal's team. Oh, come on. Portugal when they were in the Euros, that team was trash. I don't care what no one's... They weren't even supposed to be in there because obviously they finished third and they changed the rules that year, innit? They weren't supposed to be there.
Yeah, I hear that. But I just think, Messi's head's gone, innit?
Yeah.
It's,
After last season's debacle, when he tried to leave and they were like, no, dead.
his head's gone, bruv. It's like me playing for DC.
And you know what I think? hey, you know what I think it is as well? Messi's not used to getting told no. So last season when he was like, okay, I want to leave now. He tried to do it nice at first and they were like, no, we're going to keep you. He was like, yeah, I'm going to leave though. And they were like, no, you're staying. You pissed him off. You thought, what?
He's not playing. You're not playing.
He's thinking, what? I choose when I leave. You don't tell me.
Yeah,
and obviously
he's done too much.
Yeah, he's thinking,
He's not. And the thing is, another thing is, they've showed him he ain't got the level of respect that he thought he had.
Yeah, he thought he had.
Because you see, when a guy like that says, "Okay, I want to leave," you're supposed to say, "Thank you for everything you've done.
We appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Is there anything we can do to keep you?"
Yeah.
He was saying, "Yes, there is. If you can do this, then I'll stay." Or you say, "No, it's just personal, and I need to leave."
And then they'll say,
and you respect that, and you let the man leave.
Even that, and then you'll say, "Okay, where would you like to go? How can we help you to get there?
How can we help you to get there? Because
they'll
you've done so much.
Send you off, like
we love you. Do you get what I'm saying? But when he
look at Ronaldo, when he left, he was like, "Yeah, I'm good now."
Man United.
Oh yeah,
wants to go. Bro,
thank you.
Where do you want to go?
We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you there. We're gonna get you there. Don't worry.
We got a man over there.
Yeah. We'll get you there. Whereas Messi, he tried to leave. They're like, nah, stay, play.
Yeah.
You don't get to control the team.
With
got rid of. You know what's bad as well? The decisions Barcelona made last season as well that were just crazy. Yeah, like they come in now after last season's kind of L. Then you've got rid of players who are still good just because for the sake of making a stamp, like Suarez. You got rid of Suarez. You need Suarez right now. Yeah. How can you get rid of Suarez right now? Suarez is batting goals at Atletico, you know. It's crazy. Fam.
With Barcelona, just mad club.
They brought in Griezmann when he said, yo, I don't want that guy. Like, what's the point of bringing Griezmann? We don't need him. They're like, no, we want him, so we're bringing him. From then moments there, you start to think, wait a minute. These guys don't respect me.
That's again how football works, though, isn't it?
With, sorry, carry on.
It's like Andre Villas-Boas.
Yeah, he said, fuck it.
I don't want him. Why? Like, I don't want him.
And he resigned, didn't it?
And they brought him.
You're bringing him. The thing is, he found out that he signed in that conference, innit?
And he was like, what?
So he's like, I've already told them I
don't want this.
I don't want him.
It's kind of what happened to, what allegedly happened to Lampard at Chelsea. I still to this day, I do not believe Lampard brought the players in. I don't. I believe he brought in Chilwell. I believe he brought in Chilwell. All the rest of these dons, the club brought them in and they said, yo,
I heard that.
Work it.
I spoke about it before, I think. Lampard wanted Aubameyang and they gave him Ziyech.
Aubameyang won't go to Chelsea.
No, but it was at a time where Aubameyang was
contemplating.
He didn't want to sign.
He weren't leaving.
The money was right. We'll never know.
He was never leaving.
Who else? He wanted to buy. He wanted to buy
Rice, but that was pissing him off. He kept asking for Rice.
And he wanted to buy that guy from Burnley, the centre back. What's his name called? The English don. Yeah, him. Tavoski. Yeah, wanted to buy him. And they gave him Thiago Silva. Like, you see, as a man, it's like you go in Tesco's, yeah, or like you with your missus and you say, yeah, can you get? I want this, and this, and she comes back with the total opposite.
And that will piss you off because you're hungry for that thing for dinner.
Yeah.
And she
goes, actually, I think that you want this,
but I don't want that. I told you this. They're like, no, you want this.
But here's the thing, though, yeah. You got to show appreciation that she got you anything sometimes.
It's true. It's true.
I'm telling you, fam.
And you got to make do with it.
You got to make do.
Okay, cool. But
I might leave you.
But check this out. Imagine this. You want to make a little chicken stir fry, yeah, like something nice and easy. You ask for chicken and the stir fry ingredients. She gets all the stir fry ingredients. She goes, you know what? Do you want
vegan?
I'm gonna get you tofu.
Yeah.
It doesn't do what it needs to do. It doesn't do that same thing.
Here's what though. She's doing the best. She's doing the best.
And here's the thing with that is, You gotta eat that food or you're gonna go hungry.
All right.
But the honest thing is, and it goes back to this as well. Like you can eat the tofu.
But you know what it's like?
Get ill.
But you know what? Yeah, it's like it's like you want chicken stir fry. She's gone and got the tofu, and then you don't like the tofu, so you haven't eaten it, and now she's banging onto you like, oh, why are you not eating it? And I saying you're hungry. I cooked you. It's like I didn't want it.
I'm hungry for this. I can't. I'm hungry.
And the worst thing is that you give her a list. Like here's a list. Like follow this exact list, and she gives you the wrong thing. That's happens in football, man.
But I don't think that happened to Lampard too tough. I don't think so. I don't think Lampard knew all the players that he wanted. I don't think so. I don't think he knew about Ziyech. I don't think he knew about, what's the other guy? Havertz.
I definitely know.
Like no disrespect to
I don't
Lampard.
think he knew about these man.
No disrespect to Lampard, yeah. No disrespect to him, and obviously.
I think he knew about Chilwell. I think he
yeah,
knew about
like,
Tarkowski.
Yeah, the English dons.
You see Lampard definitely didn't go in that Marina whatever office and go, listen, love, yeah, I want that Ziyech don from Ajax.
Yeah.
Defo didn't do
He
that.
definitely didn't go, RB Leipzig, yeah, give me that Werner ton. He definitely didn't do that. He definitely didn't want that.
It's obviously the scouts with the executives, and they're bringing in players that. But the thing is, here's what Lampard does do. He's like, what he would have done. It says, where do you think we can improve? He said, I could do with a striker, I could do with a winger, I could do with a centre midfielder, I could do with a centre back, I could do with a goalkeeper. And they've gone, all right, this team will go out and scout and find the best in these positions that are available or that can suit that style of play, and then bring them in. So I think that's it. So he's got those players in. He's gone, okay, great, cool. He's seen like a little compilation video that they showed him. This is the player that's coming in. He's watching. Oh, it looks decent.
But you know, that's the difference between like City's.
Yeah, City structure.
Like for example, Pep knows
players.
But no, it's not.
That's the difference. I swear that is.
Pep will go, cool, I need a centre back. So they'll go, okay, we've got 5 options.
No, that's not what he does. That's not what he does. You know what Pep does? Pep says, I want him. If I can't get him, I want him. If I can't get him, then they go and work. Right, we couldn't hit him, but we got your second thing. Yeah, because he says exactly what he wants.
Have you seen City's?
Yeah, we've seen that.
When they got reported, when they got by Van Dijk, couldn't get Van Dijk, so they got reported.
Yeah, but he asked for the 3 players. So all the players that come in, like when the report come in, he weren't disappointed. He was like, yeah, you're my second option. Like, I
know you.
Yeah, he didn't say, yo, I want this, and they bring it for him. He went, I'll pick you. No, he knows players. As a manager, yeah, as well. You know what, yeah. I don't know if this is the point, but do English managers, is that what English managers that kind of have a bit of tough difficulty where they don't watch other leagues too tough like that?
No, I think English managers do. But they know the league. Remember, most English managers are not in the top half of the Prem. The bottom half of the Prem.
It's true.
They know what players to get in. Like, see Sam Allardyce, yeah? Don't knock Big Sam, you know?
Never.
Never. Big Sam, his scouting was all over. Man, this guy had like Ricardo Gardner, right? JJ Okocha. He had some players from all over, you know? And he's brought them in because he knows.
Right. This is what
we're gonna do. Even look at any other British manager like that is up there like that. Like even look at what Sean Dyche's doing at Burnley. They're not the best, but he knows how he wants to play his football.
Like Roy. Huh? It's like Roy, basically, isn't it?
He knows what he wants.
Like who?
Like Roy Hodgson.
I don't think Roy Hodgson's out.
Brian.
No, I mean, prior to that, though.
I think he's out.
Fox.
He's never
Sorry, excuse my language.
But he's never done about.
Not. Like, he's really. You're gonna get me so emotional. He's done. He's done.
He's a quick thing, though. Yeah. But before we move on to the last part, but did you hear that Bournemouth for like getting Henry in it?
Yeah.
Do you reckon that's a good move for him?
Yeah, it's a great move.
Do you reckon he'll do well?
Huh?
Do you reckon he'll do well then?
100% he will do well. Oh, do you know what? That's my bias. I think I want him to.
Yeah, see, that's the difference. I want him to do well, but bro.
To be fair, I follow.
It's a great move for Bournemouth.
To be fair, I follow MLS, yeah, and I feel like the thing about MLS and the thing about Henry is that he was way too above the players he had. It's
100%.
It's like Henry coming to manage like a conference team. Like
it's like I want you to do this, but they can't actually do it. But I can do it.
Yeah, his mind different. Yeah,
and then it's like he'll be telling the player like to pass the ball. Like, why are you doing that for? Like, this is like I wouldn't watch the thing. Yeah,
I've seen that.
That's not football, man. That's not football run. It's like he's doing a run. It's not football run. He's like that's not football run, man. I'm thinking he's stressed because. Like,
they don't actually.
He's used to like the Perez and them man and running off of him and doing that stuff.
I'm not gonna lie. Let me not say it.
What are you gonna say?
Let me not say it.
You think that if he got the Chelsea job, he would have done a better job?
I reckon he's be a better manager than Lampard. I reckon he'd be a better manager than Lampard.
We can't say it yet.
I think he's more of a football man than Lampard. Lampard's a football man, yeah. Tactics, like Lampard's great. I'm not knocking Lampard. I'm just saying I think Henry will be a better manager than Henry.
I think one thing that Henry's had here that works in his favour is that he's worked under two fantastic managers. Wenger, Henry. Yeah. He's worked under Wenger and Pep.
Okay. So, but Lampard.
No, not taking that way. But I was saying that like Henry's worked under two great managers, and even Lampard said like his best manager's worked underneath is Ancelotti, which he takes most of his work from now, more over Jose, but he takes some aspects from Jose. But I feel like
Ancelotti's levels, man. Sorry.
Levels.
But again, like you gotta know. You actually just have to know what a team needs. There's not.
There's only a championship.
Do you know how many sick managers we got in the Prem right now? When you actually do.
He's bare managers. But like, that's what I'm saying with Jose. Yeah, Jose tries to fit his thing into every club, whereas sometimes you can't do that. You've got to figure out what a team needs. You like.
It's like a boxer, yeah. If you're in a boxing match, right, you can't fight every opponent the
same way.
Jose comes in and tries to fight every opponent the same way. It doesn't work.
Do you know what it is quick? I watched Spurs over there.
His honeymoon periods end quick, boy.
It's like you've just got bare stand-up game but no ground game.
No ground game. So basically he's Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
He comes in there, he can bang, but if they take you to the ground, he doesn't know what the hell to do.
But you know what as well, like I don't remember like obviously the quality of players were mad then, but I don't remember it being the method of playing being this like regressive.
Where at Chelsea?
At Chelsea, like it was like the partner boss was there, but I feel like
the partner boss was there.
But it wasn't like this regressive.
Well, you know, you've got the record for
the least goals conceded.
15. Partner boss. If anything, partner boss.
No,
you got defensive.
No, but if you look at like I remember for example, I used when I watched Chelsea when Mourinho was there, yeah, I'd think like, bruv, we've got some mad. This is mad. And then I look at Spurs, and obviously the quality of players ain't the same, innit? But I look at Spurs. I watched the other night, and it was like, cool. We defend, pass the Son up, Kane, and let them do what they need to do.
Yeah, but that's how Tottenham have to play.
And they have to play like that. And on that as well is that you know when Jose first came in, yeah, he played expensive football. Then he started making bare mistakes. Then back start making mistakes. He doesn't trust his personnel, so now he put bare layers in front.
The only difference between Tottenham now with Jose and the first era of Jose at Chelsea is the defence.
Chelsea defence back then was mad.
It's the defence. That's it. Yeah, he
just
doesn't have a solid defence.
That first era at Chelsea defence was.
I do think position man for man Chelsea's team was mad though.
It's mad. It was mad.
And Makelele sitting in front of the back four.
Oh, what? That's a brick wall.
Yeah, no, that's literally a brick wall. Like, what are you supposed to do?
You got Maka, Ferreira, Carvalho, Terry, and Gallas.
You got a brick wall in front of your back four.
Who are you supposed to do that? Why were you? Who was supposed to score?
But like, imagine Tottenham's defence is so meaty.
Oh my gosh,
it's so meaty.
It's poor.
Meaty. Jose has. It's like just pass it to fucking Son and Kane, please. They can. We're trying to just get them to outscore the other team. That's it. If they can score 3, we can only 4, and we can only concede 2. Happy days.
Yeah.
But I know he's thinking we're just gonna concede. There's nothing he can do to stop us. Conceding.
With we'll go back to Champions League quickly for the last part, but Champions League obviously it's a big part now. There's lots of teams playing. I don't know who's playing tonight. Do you know who's playing tonight?
Porto, Juventus, and I'm not sure.
So there's some decent draws in it, but who do you reckon is going to win Champions League this year? Like, who do you reckon is going to win it? Like,
I'd love to see the final 4 of Bayern Munich, Man City, Juventus, and PSG. I'd love that to be my final 4. That'd be entertaining.
Who's in the final though?
Who's in the final? Well, who's playing who?
Chelsea got Atletico Madrid.
Okay, forget about it. So let's stop talking about Chelsea.
Chelsea got Atletico Madrid, so that's a good game, lads.
I hope you don't lose, bro. I swear.
It's a good game. Luckily, it's over 2 legs anyway.
So yeah, that'll be my final 4 to win it. You know it is. I think there's so many factors, yeah. So I'm gonna say Juventus, and everybody's gonna say I'm biased, 'cause I love Ronaldo, but here's the thing. See, Ronaldo's will to win individually, yeah. He can pull teams to do that. He was bought to win Champions League, and I think this might possibly be his last chance.
And if he does, I think that tips him over.
Certified. So he can never. He's won European. Like he's the goat. Like that one day, if he does that at this age, pulls that Juventus team through, because we actually see Juventus here. They're not certified, you know. They're meaty, you know. Look at that squad. They're meaty, bro. Like they're struggling in their league as well.
I do think, personally, I think it will be a repeat final of what happened last year.
You think PSG are on different their ways? With
Yeah.
the new management at PSG, it's possible, but at the same time, Tuchel was hard at PSG. He's a good manager.
No, but I think personally, I don't even think PSG need a manager to get to the final.
No, they got too many superstars in there.
Do you get what I'm saying? I could give me Poch's job. I'll get you to the final. I'll probably win it for you too.
But then that means Bayern is also that. Bayern's going to the final.
Bayern Munich they're a team at the moment where I look at them and I feel the last time I was scared at a team like this year, and Chelsea played them last year, yeah. When I looked at that team and they destroyed us, the last time I was scared of a team like that was in Barca, 08, 9, 10 seasons.
I was like genuine fear to play them. Like
I was like, what? Messi, Eto'o, and that.
Can we go back quickly to that point? You see when teams played them that Barca team at the time, like. No, like you actually had fear in your actual heart, like in your living room, like you actually were scared.
I remember
it weren't even like it was unreal.
I was shook.
Like genuinely, like you were actually like.
I remember Man United played Barcelona. Yeah.
Oh my
I was thinking, oh my god,
we're about to get that work.
And bear in mind, this is when Messi was at 23.
Have you seen Rio Ferdinand when he talks about those games? He's like, he got absolutely ruined, Bro,
their team with VR, like. Bro, Iniesta, come on.
You know what's crazy to me though? Like, quickly, I know we're going from there's so much things to work for, but if that Barcelona team just weren't there, yeah, United would be the greatest team of all time. All time. I swear, they're the only team in the world that could try and.
They stopped.
They're the team that could stop United. And United was the only team that kept reaching them. United was so great, but Barcelona were just that great at that. Dead. And so going back to Tuesday's Champions League. So we've got Ronaldo. That's my factor, Ronaldo. Then we've got Bayern Munich, who are just on fear factor vaults. They're just complete squad. Lewandowski
lost less games than
he didn't win trophies.
Yeah,
but look at the team he's got. That's the only thing I'll say. But anyway, I'm not taking away from what he's done. You look at PSG.
I'll probably have that stat
they'll get there. Who else is there? Sorry. Man City. Pep's genius and the players he's got. If Pep manages to manufacture that and put that through, Pep is. Bro, that's nuts. But people are saying Pep can only win Champions League with Messi in it.
That's what they're saying.
And that's what they think he's done. But that's what they're saying.
That's what they're saying.
Who else have they got? Who else did you say there? So that's
the 4. Juventus, PSG, Man City, and Bayern. That's my 4.
Man City playing tonight?
Yeah, they're playing.
No, I think they're playing when Chelsea play, next week.
Tuesday, 23rd, yeah. So the next games are Sevilla, Dortmund. Dortmund are on the ropes. I wouldn't be surprised if Sevilla picked them, to be honest.
You think City will get to the top, get to the last 4?
I don't reckon they'll get that far.
I don't.
Yeah, it depends who they get in the last 8. And it's in the last 8, they could just get Bayern Munich in the last 8, which is cancel them. Yeah. This is what we love to put that forward, but you could get PSG and Dortmund next, and just the final could be some next team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, but that's how I think. To be honest, Tottenham did well, but again,
they got a decent run.
They had a good run.
They got to play.
That's why I say it's their best chance.
As well. There's nothing better than in a European competition meeting teams that are in your own league. You don't have to play against them. You're not scared of them. We play you every week. There's nothing new about you.
Like when Chelsea's always face Liverpool, bro.
Yeah. When you face Liverpool, you're thinking, when you face Liverpool, you thought, well, we know you lot. We're better than you.
I remember we played them 4 times in 6 days or something like that. Because we played them in the Premier League, the 2 Champions League games.
And the FA Cup or something.
And the FA Cup, it was mad.
It's crazy. Then you got Chelsea versus Atletico, Porto versus Juve, Lazio versus Bayern. Bayern's just gonna fuck them up. Sorry. I think you can bleep this stuff, right?
Huh?
You can bleep that stuff, yeah. Bayern's just going to smash them up. Real Madrid, Atlanta.
Anyone can win that game.
Yeah, because Atlanta and their leagues, they're doing all right. And City, much and Gladbach. City's just going to run through them.
Yes. Much and Gladbach are decent though, but
City would overpower them.
So who are we saying then to win Champions League then?
I wish City could win it because I'd love to see an English team like prove us.
Even would you say that as well? Yeah. Where Liverpool, by the way?
He can't say that.
Where Liverpool? Where about Liverpool? Liverpool. No.
No way.
Even though we've been gunning them for the last 25 minutes of this.
I think
Liverpool have a chance.
They have a chance, but if they meet someone formidable, even remotely formidable, it could be the end of the show.
No, it could be. Still.
Like they might get Bayern Munich next. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the end. Or they might get PSG next.
For me, the biggest Champions League final will be Liverpool Man City in the final.
I'd love to see that.
Liverpool Man City.
You know what it is? It was supposed to happen.
I wouldn't want to see.
It was supposed to happen 2 years ago. It was supposed to happen 2 years ago. So if City had beat Spurs, they would have been in that final.
Yeah, would have been.
And that would have been. That's what I was hoping happened. That would have been like them competing for everything. They just button heads at everything because it would have been 1-1 league and 1-1 Champions League.
Yeah, that's what United and Chelsea are in a way.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, I think we'll wrap it up there. But Marv, Len, cheers for coming on.
Yeah, man.
My pleasure, man.
We'll see what happens in the Champions League this week, and then obviously the Prem games, and we'll touch base next week as well. Guys, please make sure to like, subscribe to our channel. Make sure you comment down below any teams you think might win the Champions League, or do you think Brendan Rodgers will go to a bigger club or anything like that? Len, do you want to add anything in about your music and that? Yeah, man. All platforms. Lenzo Zeus, you can find it. 1 anniversary EP out now. Flexing. Dimsy featuring myself, Flexing. Sorry, it's out now on all platforms. Videos out now as well. And yeah, man. Follow up DC on all social accounts. Marv, anything to add?
I'm sweet, bro.
I'm scared.
Calm, man. In a bit.
Yes.
Really? We're the kings of the Sunday. On the booth on a Monday. Just took a flight to the